the last one, recently we noticed most schools in Abia State, mainly in schools in the capital city of Abia State, Omaya, most of the people have, most of the parents have taken their people to the government school. And most of the teachers in the private schools have decided to leave the private schools to the government schools. What's the secret?
Well, the secret is that we have a governor that is having his leadership based on sincerity of purpose and fulfilling his promises, both his campaign promises to Abians as well as his blueprint in education. He's making it happen, putting every action, not just saying the words, but also making it happen with action. That is why for the very first time, you are seeing young people, teachers, going to the public sector, migrating to the public sector to give in their best, and not just migrating from the public sector to the private sector. And not only that, His Excellency is very determined to ensure that as these things are going on, the transformation that he's having in the area of education is going on in the public sector. He is preparing packages also for the private sector because he believes that these private sector are also contributing their own quota towards the development of Abia State. And now, going back to what you said about the increase in population, in enrollment in our schools, a school like Nkata Primary School that had about 200, less than 200 students as at close of 2024-25 academic session, is now having over 1,000 students going into that school simply because of the fact that His Excellency has prioritized transformation in the area of infrastructure in our schools, providing comfortable furniture in our schools. If you go to Nkata Primary School now, that as at the first week of resumption and second week of resumption, you will have only about 30 students in that school. We're having over 1,100 in the school now, and we are making efforts to even ensure that funds are allocated to that area. And we, not only that, if you go to School Road Primary School, that is urban and city put together, there were 3 schools before, there were less than 300 students, but now that we're having about 700 students, and by the time we finish the smart schools that we're doing here, heavily being supported by Blue Giraffe Company Development Limited, we're envisaging that we're going to have about 1,200 in that school. So that goes ahead to solidify the fact that His Excellency is ready, and Abia State is having the best time of his life in the area of basic and secondary education.
When you talk about the school road, some parents we interviewed, they said they don't want their children to go to other schools rather than the smart school. So we want you to tell us why that smart school, everybody wants their children to be in that smart school.
Yes, everybody wants quality education. Not only that, everybody is admiring the fact that His Excellency is providing free and compulsory education, things that you have in schools, like Harrow schools in the UK and all the rest of them. You are going to have them in Abia State, and it's free. You cannot beat that anywhere. So the parents want quality education, and they are also taking advantage of the fact that this education is coming free for their students. And not only that, smart learning, digital learning, and all that are going to be provided in secured green environments for their children. So this has not happened in Abia State before. And I must have to say that this is the first time that the government of Abia State is taking a lead in infrastructural development, putting quite a lot of money. You know that His Excellency, immediately he commenced his duties, cleared all the balances of the UBE intervention funds, where he deployed all the counterpart funds immediately to enable the schools to witness transformation. And that is also the fact that Abians know the truth, and they are going towards the truth, and His Excellency is taking the lead.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kelechiku, for this insight.